Hello, welcome to my place. I want to take you today to Matthew chapter 13, verses 3 to 9. This is what it says. And he spoke many things to them in parables, saying, Behold, the sower went out to sow. And as he sowed, some seeds fell beside the road, and the birds came and ate them up. Others fell on the rocky places, where they did not have much soil, and immediately they sprang up because they had no depth of soil. But when the sun had risen, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. Others fell among the thorns, and the thorns came up and choked them out. And others fell on the good soil and yielded a crop, some 100-fold, some 60, and some 30. He who has ears, let him hear. The sower scatters seed. Jesus tells us later in the chapter that the seed is the word of the kingdom. The people who speak the word of the kingdom are the sowers. The job of the sowers is simple: scatter the seed, or speak the truths of the kingdom of God. To some degree, we are all called to speak these truths. Some will obviously do it more than others, but in it all, there are some principles. First of all, just do it. God has called us all to go out and scatter the seed of the kingdom, at least to some level. However, He never told us to be in charge of the growth of that seed. Mark chapter 4, verses 26 to 29 explains this well. It says, And he was saying, The kingdom of God is like a man who casts seed upon the soil, and he goes to bed at night and gets up by day, and the seed sprouts and grows. How? He himself does not know. The soil produces crops by itself, first the blade, then the head, then the mature grain in the head. But when the crop permits, he immediately puts in the sickle, because the harvest has come. Paul follows this up in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 6. It says that Paul planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the increase. Paul also said in 2 Corinthians 1:24 that we are not called to be lords over your faith. Only you can control your growth, or you control the soil that it gets planted on. When the seed is planted, does your soil receive it and allow it to grow, or does it toss it to the side and neglect what God is wanting in your life? We are all called to be sowers. We are all called to be waterers, and we are all called to be receivers. Each one of us, it is a cycle. We need to continue to have the growth that God is wanting for us all. Be willing to follow what He is calling us to do. Go scatter seed. Speak the kingdom of God. Go water the seed, which is encouraging growth in those around you. Receive more seed and allow it to grow. And repeat this over and over and over again. God bless you richly. We'll see you next time.